Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Manny, man, and I got my boy right here.
What's the word, my boy?
I got my boy Mondo right here, bro.
Good to be here, man.
Let him know who you is, bro.
Chillin', man. My name's Mondo, bro. Feel me? Hey,
Yes, sir.
in the flesh.
Hey, today my boy Mondo actually gave me a great idea, bro. You 2 for 2, bro.
Yeah.
Cause he gave me the first video.
We just reacted to the one video. Hey, make sure y'all tap in, bro. This shit's getting crazy.
Yes, sir. So right now, I ain't gonna lie, I never watched any of Gideon's To Catch a Predator, but that's like something he's doing now. The reason why I don't watch him or tune into him is because the few stuff that I've seen about him, like, he's not a bad person, but he annoys me a little bit. His personality.
Yeah,
it's like too much.
I ain't gonna lie, his personality's a little too much. But you can't lie though. What he's doing out
here,
bro,
this is good.
This is really good.
Yeah, no,
especially because we're from Houston.
Respect,
me, bro. Like we're in Houston, and he's doing this shit local, bro.
Nah, for real.
Like we gotta raise that awareness, bro. We can't have motherfuckers being predators out here, bro.
Nah, for real.
We gotta take care of our children, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
So you've seen some of these before?
I seen like a couple of his videos, yes. Like well, his predator videos, because I've been tapped in a little bit on YouTube, and it be on my recommended, and like late night I just be watching.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna check this one out.
Talking about. I haven't seen this one.
Yeah, this is one of his most recent ones, 12 days ago. I caught him with 1 terabyte of child porn, bro.
Oh,
that's crazy.
That's wild.
That's crazy. Yo, hold up. Talking about this, bro, did you hear about that teacher that went to Memorial?
Oh yeah.
That got caught up, bro.
Oh nah, that's
same
crazy.
Same shit,
bro. That is wild.
He got caught with child porn on his shit, bro.
Manage, bro.
That's crazy, bro.
Like
I ain't gonna lie. I seen him. I remember him, but I never spoke to him.
Me neither.
Nah.
But like I just know, like from looking at him, bro. He just
you could
weird.
tell. You could tell.
Weird.
Yeah.
Now whole dude is behind bars, bro. Like he could never touch a classroom ever in his life.
Nah, for real.
That.
But shit, man, let's get it.
Jason Sexton.
Hell no.
Name's kind of ironic. A 56-year-old man having a baby cupcake Uber him. Jason is the
look like
worst
he from
kind of
Texas.
EVP. Not only is he coming to
The
have
white
a
guy?
3-way tag match with our baby cupcake and her mom, but he's also a high-volume cheese pizza trader. During our investigation, not only did we make some disgusting discoveries,
pizza baby. She's like 15, only needed 5 videos.
but we also had Jason's family members come out and tell us horror stories about him.
He had a long history of stuff, and I'm not surprised that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long, because he probably never stopped.
So sit back, relax, and make sure to
so
hit that
this
subscribe
is
button,
like
because
something that
60% of
happens
y'all are not
recent,
like
bro,
us.
like-
And enjoy
Yeah.
today's episode of EDP Watch.
Man, this is crazy. I'm really curious to like how he goes about all of this.
Alright, what's good, YouTube?
How he catches them and how he gets into their life. How he even finds them in the first place.
He has a whole team
Pretty much
behind him.
yesterday,
Like,
we got
they be
that
doing, like,
disgusting new
decoys and
James locked
shit.
up.
Like, he be paying
On
people, like, to be on
EDPWatch.com. You guys would have already
decoys.
seen that. But the guy we're catching tonight is a Mr. Jason Eric Sexton. He listened to his last name. He is trying to meet what he thinks is a mother.
Well, I got one
daughter.
question though. Like, the people that he's gonna like try to catch, he has to already know that they're guilty. Cause like, what if he's doing this to somebody and like they're not guilty? You know?
Oh nah, he can't do that. So like, what he does is like weeks and weeks and months of research, and like he has all that shit filed. He sends all that shit to the cops, and then once he's ready to confront him, he like sets up like a fake meeting, right? The perpetrator thinks, or the predator thinks that he's meeting with like a 14-year-old, right? And then you're gonna see.
And it's crazy how this is legal too, because in some states I think it's not legal to record somebody, even if they're a criminal. It's not legal to record them without their consent.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
the loopholes that he does though too. Like he always asks the person, "Are you okay? Like you're free to leave at any time." But you know, like we just want to talk. And usually, like when you get caught up in that type of situation, it's like you're trying to like try to do your best just to try to get out and shit.
Yeah, because if not, it would be considered harassment.
Hell yeah.
And this dude is
He plays it
very,
good
very,
though.
very nasty,
That's when
man.
his personality,
Surprise,
like his annoying
he
personality,
Goes
that's when it
away.
comes in. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like that's when it actually benefits him.
You shall receive. He actually didn't want to meet us at the house first. He wanted to.
He's from
get to
Houston
know
though,
everybody.
Jitty?
And
Yeah,
so
he's from
I could tell.
He's from here.
If he pays for our meal, I think we have to let him go because that's just like.
It's crazy. I could tell. I could just tell. I don't know why. I could just tell
he's
he's
from
from
monster.
Houston.
He has to be put
If you know,
away.
you know.
So let's see how James is in the Uber. Oh.
Uber?
Yes, sir.
I'm on it.
They set up a fucking fake Uber, bro.
Hey, I'm doing alright. How about yourself this
I'm
morning?
doing okay. I told her mom, I said, this is a little weird because usually I end up having to have a ride code or
Hell
something.
nah.
I had the individual call me and, hey, having you pick up a friend, it's not me. And I'm like,
If you say so.
yeah.
But he doesn't know he's
Alright,
being
y'all,
recorded
Cupcake
right
has
now,
been
right?
Yeah, he
secured.
sees the
was a
camera.
little
Oh, yeah,
But, like,
right.
it's a
first.
Uber.
I'm not gonna
Like,
lie,
right,
I'm
you
gonna
could
come
just
up
say,
with,
like,
a
it's for
better plan.
security or
Facts,
whatever,
yeah.
The
you know?
Uber method is amazing.
Facts.
It's gonna get patched. We're posting these videos. They're getting like 2 million views each. If you guys want to put in an application to become our Uber drivers in whatever city we're in, we're gonna be putting those out. Yeah, man, we're gonna just be waiting.
He's
Any
making that
fun
shit
plans for
big,
today?
bro.
I don't know.
Hell
This
yeah.
was set up by a friend of mine, so I'm kind of.
This is like the UD white people to
I
catch a
guess she's
cheater.
wanting me to hook up with her, but I told him, listen, I meet people first. Got to sit down with them, talk to them, get to know them. I said, I ain't one of those that just does
Bro,
it.
it's crazy how these people are just around us, right? Like they're
Cool
just
adventure.
out here and we don't know who they are. That shit's crazy,
scary,
bro. That's
bro.
the creepiest shit, bro. And you know what blows my mind even more, bro? Like now we have all this technology, all these cameras, bro. Imagine 200 years ago, like people were doing whatever the fuck they wanted, bro. They was killing people, they was raping people.
None of that shit was being clocked in.
Nothing, bro.
Everything was just under wraps.
Every man for himself type shit.
On Facebook,
That's crazy.
I just mess around in there. I'm messing with them.
Yeah.
My account's been hacked like 3
The only
times.
bad thing that I
Really?
would say
I
about
had to tell this
technology
one girl,
nowadays
I'm like,
is they're
I didn't
making that
send you
shit like
anything.
I
popping.
got rid of my social media a while
killing
ago,
somebody
but I
is
started having
popular.
similar issues.
Everything
where I
is a
log
joke
into
now, bro.
It's a fucking
Everything
joke.
is a joke. Death, like any you heartbroken, you broke your foot, whatever it may be. Everything is a joke now. People feed off that shit now, bro.
I started noticing stuff.
Nothing
that
is
I don't
serious
do that
anymore.
Exactly. I told my sister, I said, I'm about to just close out my dang social media.
there. I mean, it's a big stress relief, man.
I tried that once, and all it did was it just closed it. I'm like, no, I want to delete this.
Yeah. Well, it's not like they make it easy to get rid of your profiles either.
Oh, I know. I told my buddy, I'm like, well, you're setting me up on this blind date thing. I said, I don't know about this. I said, I've been set up on a blind date. I don't know how. He said, exactly. Why do you think I'm doing it?
Shit. Last blind date I went on, I was still in the Navy.
I said, if it works, great. I said, but if it don't, my butt's going home. I'll call my own damn ride home.
Yeah.
That's why I told her, I said, no, I'm not meeting you at your house. Pick
Yeah.
a restaurant.
See, he's just a regular ass dude.
Something like that. I said, I'm not meeting at your home.
Evil
because now I'm
intentions,
stuck.
though.
You gotta keep it old fashioned.
But you
Like-
would never
I
know.
Like, think about it. In the back of his mind right now, he knows he's about to go link up with an underage child, bro.
Oh, he's trying to link up with her?
Yes, that's where he's taking him. He's taking him to a place where an underage child's supposed to be at, and he's talking all normal and shit.
Hell nah.
Think about that, bro. He's having a regular ass conversation with a random ass Uber driver, talking about bullshit, and in the back of his mind, he knows that he's gonna go link up with an underage child, bro.
Yo, bro, and I wonder how often he does this. Like, is this normal to him?
Look at the fucking title of the video, bro. That shit
Okay.
1 terabyte. It's insane.
But who are these children who are allowing him to link up with them? Is my question too. There's people like that out there too.
Bro, like I ain't
Like
lying,
young
there's
people?
young children out here, bro, that they don't really know what they're doing on the internet, bro, and they're just
That's
trying to explore.
wild.
Like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like,
That's
they're
wild.
not supposed to be out there doing that shit, but they're children, bro. They don't know better.
They trying to make some money, probably,
They
bro.
don't. I mean,
That's fucked up, bro.
they're children, bro. Like, you can't really blame a child for doing something. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, money is the root of all evil, bro.
Don't
And
work.
then you
Yeah,
got
little
predators
weed
like
later,
him
why
right
is it
there, bro.
working?
Ugly ass looking motherfucker, bro. Look at him. Oh,
Been down
hell.
that road before. I told her, I said, no, I said, I'm not paying.
Yeah, but what is a child doing linking up with a man like that? Like an old, ugly ass motherfucker, you know?
Yeah.
And then her daughter texted me back. and
That's
said,
crazy,
she
man.
sent the ride, she'll be coming. She's getting ready. I'm
Like, I know this one's a setup, but like the past ones haven't been, you know?
She's getting ready.
That's
It's
kind
not that
of something to think about.
I said, come on now, it's a lunch date. I told her, I said, now I get all the way over here and your mom ain't over here. I said, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes and my butt's turning around going home. I'll call my own Lyft or Uber or whatever and go home. I said, playing games with y'all today that I'm here to meet. See
The
how
fuck
this
is he
goes.
talking
It's a
about?
setup anyway.
I have no
I'm
idea.
I don't know
what the-
If anything, I'm
This shit ain't
tight.
funny, but
I'm
I don't know.
madder now, bro.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking
You ever
about
know a
though.
woman to be on time?
That's why I said I'm gonna give her a few minutes. I may even go in and get me some.
All I know is this dude is like
As you
hours
should.
away from being locked
Tell
up,
your
bro.
daughter to quit sending me naughty messages. I
Oh,
said,
freaky
I am
ass.
not about to get my butt in trouble for no 15-year-old.
You know them
Wait.
kids, they think
He's
they know
talking
all.
about it already?
He's
Come on
talking
now, tell
about
her to
it.
Quit doing that. I said, for one, I can get in trouble.
That's how you know.
Why is he comfortable talking about
so
that shit?
sick in
Women
his
out here
mind,
don't
bro.
He's
do bitch
sick.
shit like that.
I know. That's why I told my buddy, I said, look, I'm trusting you. I said, but if this ends up being some kind of on her part, oh no. I'll be able to know. I said, I'm old enough, I'll figure it out.
You good if I just pull around here and I'll get you up at the front door?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll text her and say, are you guys here yet? If not, I'm gonna sit down and eat.
Oh, there he is.
You know, I think I'm gonna give me some lunch too, but I'll let you out here, big dog.
All right, I appreciate
I appreciate the conversation.
Yeah, me too. Some drivers, I
Here we
start
go.
talking to them, they're like, really? They'll turn their music up.
No, you're good, man. Take it easy.
Thank you.
Mr. Jason.
Is he flight?
Wait,
We know you hate child predators and love what we do, but sadly, the same can't
wait.
be said for
I just got a
us.
question though. Why is he going there?
The McDonald's?
No, the Predator.
Why he the predator?
Yeah, why is he going
Because
there?
he's going to the McDonald's to go meet with the underage child.
Oh, McDonald's.
You know what I'm saying? That's the decoy.
And he just happened to order an Uber.
Gideon ordered an Uber and like he made like a fake Uber app, right? Like he made it all legit because he has like a tech team behind him and shit, right?
Yeah.
So it makes it seem legit. And then the guy gets into Uber, he's talking about bullshit or whatever, but like his end goal is to go to that McDonald's and meet with an underage girl, right?
Yeah.
So that's where Gideon is. Gideon is at the McDonald's waiting on him so he can confront him about what's going on. So that's what
Damn.
we're about to see right now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I was confused about that. I'm like, why? Who made him order an Uber? You know, and
Yeah.
why is he going there?
So like he's talking to the underage child like on text, right? He's like, hey, meet me here, blah blah blah, and that's when Gideon gets with his team. Hey, I need this Uber set up, this and that. Like set it up for him. Go pick him up and take him to the McDonald's. You feel me?
Damn, yeah, that's smart.
There's a lot of money behind that and a lot of thought.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
it's like 445.
Yeah, a lot of people involved, for sure.
You'll get access to uncensored chat logs, cool disgusting audio calls, and never before seen an early access to new videos. You'll be
But this
entered
is giving
into
me, like,
monthly
KSI
giveaways, get
vibes.
50% off all
Right?
merchandise, and get a chance to do an IRL catch with yours truly, DeMarcus Hanson. All on EDPWatch.com.
Listen, I don't think you're a bad guy. We're not police or anything. But I think we need to, okay, get away from me. Okay, not do that. You're scaring me a little bit. You're like walking right up on me.
I wanted to see what the heck was going on.
Well, man, can we have a conversation inside? If that's,
I've been scammed already.
where you been scammed on?
Name platform. They've done Facebook.
It's bad on Facebook.
I've had people getting my accounts
Yes, sir.
doing this to me.
He's triggered, you could tell, right?
See what's going on.
Hey, man, well, here, let's just talk.
He's
man.
shitting himself. You can tell
he's trying to play it off.
his heart fell out his asshole. You could
Yes,
tell.
sir.
Can't even catch his breath.
Man, Jason, man, so, like, nice to meet you. My name's Alex Rosen. How did you meet her?
Actually, through a friend of mine who I trusted.
Well, how did she know the friend? Because her mom had let us know about this.
According to him, her mom and him were friends. That's why I said, hey, this doesn't seem right to me because I said, I haven't been able to talk to the mom directly.
Okay, yeah.
I said, so something isn't right. I'm going to go see what the heck is going on because I don't like being played.
So you were just here to just figure out if there's any funny business?
Exactly.
Okay, yes,
This has
sir.
happened to me before.
So what happened?
Some lady who I knew,
Yeah.
but her account ended up being taken over by this scammer. Both of us ended up, getting together, finding this person. And I actually had to sit down with a police officer once and tell him, hey, look, something's
Yes, sir.
got to be done.
Because they're not going to do nothing about it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. You say you've been scammed before and everything. So, like, I know you're on apps like Facebook
Damn,
and Zangy.
this ain't got nothing to do with the
Zangy,
video,
like,
but you just kind of big, bro.
be getting added to these
Kinda
group chats
big,
and
man.
Put in the most
I haven't got-
If he was to get in that gym,
She eating good.
Yeah, that boy be eating good.
It kept happening, and I'm like,
he'll be a beast if he was to get in that gym,
put
though.
my name in any of this crap. Where is this coming from?
Did you ever have people send you like random images and stuff? Like,
all the time. And I'm like,
what would they be sending you?
in the past, it was bad. I mean, but they were adult.
Yeah. I know sometimes like they be sending like adult photos, but I've been hearing like they be sending youngins like kids and stuff. Have they ever sent you anything like that before?
One time on that one I was telling you about
Wait.
when we got together,
Yeah.
it ended up being, I think, it was her niece.
And what got
Her
sent?
niece-
Why is this guy still
part
talking
of
to
the
him,
problem,
bro?
Her niece was taking
He's
just
just
covering
right now.
his ass.
That's just a random stranger to him, right?
Yeah, he's just covering his
And what
ass.
kind of pictures like?
He already know though, right?
You know, I
Yeah, he
He
know.
knows exactly what's going on.
They're onto him,
nasty,
yeah.
nasty, she'd be sending like bikini pics. But a friend of mine who got in trouble,
Yeah.
she literally had sent him like topless. And I asked him, I said, dude, what's the girl's name? And he told me, I said, you realize I'm talking to her aunt right now because her aunt caught her taking these in her bedroom
Yeah.
and actually getting on a webcam thing saying she was such and such an age.
Yeah.
She was using her sister's.
Man, that's so cap, man. I swear.
So I'm like,
I don't know if you know lingo, but cap means like that's so messed up. Like, that's so cap.
My sister's like,
That's-
stay along with it till
the
you sit down and
fuck?
meet and see what is going on.
That's
Did
so
your sister
cap.
know that like you were saying how you wanted to eat out the?
Oh, no, I didn't put that in there.
Whoa.
I don't know where that came from.
I mean, that
I
came
said-
from you though.
I know, and I asked my sister, I'm like, I just sent this from my phone. She's like, don't you know? She said 14 other people know your
That little
phone number and
police
have your
sound.
account information.
But that's not how phone numbers work.
I told her, I said, but that's not how my phone number works. But I did have it, I had it, I had
Brain
my phone
malfunction.
was- I didn't know where it was for over 3 weeks.
So like, what possessed you to get into the car and come over here?
I want to see if I can figure out who the parent is, if the parent actually shows up, so I can say, hey, look, I'm not putting up with this bullshit. I just contacted Facebook last week and told them I need to close out my account because I'm tired of my account being hacked.
Does anybody have
Getting
access to
random.
your Zangy?
Yep, actually. I tried to close that,
Really? Let me see.
and I asked, I was like, how do you close your Zangy account?
Is there any way I can see? Or I don't know if you're gonna ignore me. Is there any way I'm just?
Like, how, like I've got people on here like this chick.
Pizza baby. What is
Yeah,
she?
she's like 15.
15?
Wanted me to buy
Nah.
videos. I told her, I said, I don't do that shit.
What kind of videos is she trying to get you to buy?
Not her videos, but like trying to get me to buy videos like she's gotten downloaded from online.
What about William Pizza Baby?
Another one,
What's
same
she-
thing,
Can I see?
same thing.
Because this is the people that we're really trying to find.
Yeah,
'cause
same thing,
we've been hearing
same
about
bullshit,
you.
same bullshit. Yeah, she sent this, and I'm like, no. And I said,
Oh my
is that?
God. Wait,
You see the guy in the back?
she says that
That's the
she's
Uber driver
15
thing.
and then-
Oh.
and she sent that.
Yeah, that is the
I
Uber
told my sister,
driver.
I'm like,
That's
oh,
Jitty on
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
That's a photo she downloaded. I said, but I can't have that.
She might not know that, but that's like, she's saying, she could get in big trouble for that.
I know. I told. So I know the mom, but the mom's phone saying it's not in service.
So how many people are like just randomly sending you like child?
Oh my God.
Because I mean, everybody got your account, so I mean, you're completely vulnerable
I
right
know.
now.
And I told my sister, I'm like, you know me. I said, I'm not even on here. And then I see all this crap pop up out of the blue, and I'm like,
Lying on his ass.
Man, you don't look like
For
a
real.
technically advanced guy. I was like,
I'm
there's
not.
no way you're finding
I'm
this
not.
stuff. So like, we get this stuff removed. You know, obviously, you don't know how to fully remove it. You can
Right.
delete it, but if you delete it,
It
it's still
doesn't
on
fully
there.
remove it.
I can show you.
Show me how to get rid of all the social media crap.
What you pretty much need is you need a computer first of all.
Okay, yeah. Well, my sister has a computer.
Pizza baby.
That scared the shit out of me. I'm
Wait.
like, I don't even know who this
This
is.
is that's a.
I don't even know who the hell these girls are.
There's no way she's
I know. I was like, I told her, I showed that to my sister.
And then she said, "Would you like to see my yummy pizza videos?"
And
And
my
then
sister was like, my sister knew what that was. I'm like, what
this person's trying to
talking
buy
about?
it right here.
I know.
So here, this is one thing you have to do. So first, you have to keep it in airplane mode because if you take it out, you get on that
It'll
cell
continue to
service.
go.
It continues. We can get this fixed, man.
Thank God. I appreciate that. I really do.
We want to find who's making this.
The one that mostly comes to me on is like Facebook Messenger.
They're just messaging all these accounts
Mm-hmm.
on your phone. Man, do you know
I don't
any?
even know how they've gotten hold of my number.
Oh, you could get in big trouble for
I
that.
know. That's what I told my sister. I'm like, I need this shit gone.
Do you think it could be your sister, maybe?
I don't think it's her, but it could be people that
Bro,
dated in the past.
why are they
So if
acting
you
like?
guess, on a
What?
scale from,
Junior
like,
kinda
one
funny,
being, like,
bro.
few to-
He's acting like he's like his friend or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
because that's how you get them, so like you don't get like censored for it.
like
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it's just like a casual conversation, and the camera's right there on him.
That's
bro.
why that way he can't get a lawyer and be like he was harassing me or like this and that. But the whole time you're sitting there with him having a regular ass conversation, smiling, making jokes.
He keep looking at the
all
camera.
that shit in court, it's out the way, bro. They won't won't even back him up at
I
all.
know. I'm like, I can't
That's so
even
smart
see
of
her.
Gideon, though.
That's why I want to come here and I wanted to see if I could physically see her mother.
So what were you gonna do with the mother? Like, what were you gonna tell her?
Gideon, bro.
Look at the way he's sitting. Motherfucker's
Yeah, bro,
a goofy ass
goofy ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
He's enjoying this shit.
Man, that's a whole nother ball of wax.
You know, kids aren't gonna ever tell their parents about that stuff. So that way I don't have to just keep on scrolling. Like, where would you say it's like the most at on your device?
Like I said, probably missed.
Dude just casually holding his phone and
His
shit.
phone.
All on here too. Oh man.
Dude rethinking his life.
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
fuck.
He already know he cooked.
They
bro.
got me.
Because he was talking about.
You already know he
always
cooked.
has all these blah 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 blah. Works for this motel. Blah blah. So that part was legit. He actually did work for this motel, and his wife, she would always hook him up with people. And I'm like, dude, I don't do hookups, and I don't ask what the age variances were, but he said.
All right, bro. We get it. You're a fucking predator, bro.
16 years.
Try to get to the action, man.
And what did he say?
He said she likes people to see what she looks like.
Damn.
So has he still been singing you that stuff?
Once I stopped talking to him, he realized maybe I knew something was up. Should be back at work again tomorrow. I do not know how to get rid of any of this shit. I did find out who last.
Wait, what was that? You heard that?
It was like a video on his phone.
I heard
Who
some
had last
moaning.
hacked your
Yeah,
phone?
that shit's crazy.
Do you think your cousin's putting this stuff on you?
He could have been because he got in trouble for a child.
What do you think the youngest age is on here that he might have put? And nothing will surprise me.
No, man.
Maybe like 15.
He's definitely done that before. I can't say personally that it was him. There's a good chance it was because he just got in trouble for it.
And when was this?
A little over a year ago.
And so none of these messages are yours in here, man. You promised me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I wanted to see if I could actually meet her mother because I wanted to.
Why is he looking at the camera?
Hell.
So casually.
Have
Just
you
chilling
ever
at
found
McDonald's.
his parents before?
Yeah, I actually helped her figure it out 4 years ago, I think.
4 years ago. Well, what happened?
It's kind of the same.
Bro, I think he at court right now.
If her daughter was actually doing these videos and sending them.
Yeah.
So I looked into it. I helped her figure it out.
Here we go.
And that's what I was gonna ask you.
Here we go.
Probably just that focus over there.
I was gonna ask, like, are the cops
I'm getting this
outside or
downloaded
what?
Right now. Yeah, I'm helping you. We're not gonna say nothing. If you don't mind.
Wait, he
so I
saw
can
them?
get it on
Yeah,
here.
he
saw
seen the
them?
cops. He just seen the cops. You didn't see his face. The boy went pale, bro. That boy
Oh
just
yeah,
went
you could
pale.
tell.
I'm being honest with you.
Because he's right here.
Here, if you can. So his phone's in airplane mode right now.
I'll make sure you got no weapons on you, okay?
Yeah. But while he's doing that, man, all that child in there, like, you wanted me to delete that?
I did.
And about what was the youngest age in that phone? But you want me to get rid of all that child?
Because my accounts have all been hacked so bad, I tell you, I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah. And you're not gonna talk sexual to your girls no more? Okay. Appreciate you. So he had messaged our decoy first on the Facebook app.
When did he message?
On February 10th at 6 a.m.
He claims to be how old?
He's 56, he said.
56.
So he initiated
Yes, ma'am.
the conversation.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing? Good. Just got home from school. What about you? Do you have Zangy? What is Zangy?
So Zangy, you know Telegram?
Telegram? Yes.
So it's kind of like that. It's where it's like an encrypted app for more privacy and stuff and nefarious stuff and everything. And people use apps like that, like weed dealers and stuff use it, but also child traders use it as well to trade. And on his Zangy account, he had multiple accounts with the username Pizza Lover.
Okay.
And pizza is
So Zangy's an encrypted messaging
Yes, sir.
platform. Okay. How old are you, my friend? 15. That's cool. Okay, so he acknowledges it.
And then she also sent a picture of her in the school bus.
I'm gonna just note for my
Yeah.
body cam the screenshot 20250. Do you have a picture I can see? She sent a photo indicating it's a minor. You have very sexy lips. Have you ever been kissed by an older man? Where the conversation,
hell
like
no.
the
That's
sexually
crazy,
charged
man.
conversation?
So I have a folder. We call it just incriminating, so that way it could just be fast paced.
Okay, I would start by kissing your neck, lips, then take your
Nah.
top off and kiss and suck on those sexy
Nah.
Then I would have you take my pants off and suck my after in your mouth.
Dude, he said what?
You the rest of the
What?
way, sit you on the bathroom counter and get down and lick and eat your.
Oh no. He better get locked up for life.
Yeah, once she was 15 though, acknowledging
She
her
was
minor.
what?
Gave you the phone.
He gave me the phone.
I don't even want to say the age. I don't want
He
your
said he
fucking.
did that shit
I don't want
before?
your video get demonetized.
Not for real, bro.
He said she was what?
He said he said he did that before. No. I think that's what he said, bro.
He did. He said that.
Because the girl asked him.
And she was what? She was teen? Nah.
More. Have you done that before? Yeah, once. She was teen though.
Oh my God.
He gave you the phone.
He gave me the phone. Right? Yes, ma'am.
He tried to take it away. It was no force.
No, man. We have it all recorded. We said, "Is it cool we see your phone?" He was like, "Yeah." He wanted us to delete it.
What did you initially see on the phone?
When I saw Zangie, we see a lot of times that's where they be trading child. So when I went on Zangie, right away I'm seeing the peace emojis all on there. I already know what that means. And I just see a teen-year-old sending a video, and then just seeing a bunch of videos. Yeah.
On that app?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
If you can, put it all on the thumb drive as well.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna...
And just go to the meeting.
Yes, sir.
And I'll meet you over there, okay?
Okay, appreciate you guys.
Nah, that's fucking crazy, bro.
Hello, Miss Lottie. Are you Jason Sexton's sister?
Yes.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know that he's been arrested. He came to meet what he thought was a 15-year-old girl. And
14.
also the police found a bunch of child porn on his phone.
Texas is the worst place to do that shit too, bro.
No, I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the person I called. We have an
Texas don't play with
organization
any.
where
Texas
we
laws are crazy,
come to
bro.
meet minors.
Believe me, I appreciate that. I was
Get put away for life.
So I am very grateful for you guys.
But there's
I
a
just
lot
know
of
he
that
was
shit.
he was saying
They
that
be doing that
he
shit.
stayed with you guys.
He lives in my house.
What he told us was he told you
just don't
that he
get
was
it,
gonna go meet the
Your
girl's
life is
mom
that
to let
miserable,
her know
bro?
what she was doing. I was like, oh really? So I was
Yeah,
like,
I'll
so
never
this-
understand it.
No.
I'll never understand. Like,
I didn't even know he was
it doesn't make any
Couple videos
sense.
of the granddaughter.
That'd be the
nothing
people that
bad or
fucking
anything
grew
like
up
that.
getting
He's not
bullied
allowed
and
to be
shit.
around my granddaughter without my daughter.
Get to old age, they didn't get to experience life and shit.
I don't know if it'll hurt him, but he had a long
Now you're trying to get back.
So
Got
when
a
he
little bit of
was
red in your pockets and
17,
shit.
he got in
Nah,
trouble
for real.
because
Go for the
adoptive
youth and
parents
shit. Nah.
caught him trying to do things to his sisters, and he was given the choice of going to the military or going to prison, and he chose the military. And
Yeah, I feel like
the
we went to school with some of these people, bro.
Fraudulent records.
You know, it was always those kids that got bullied, didn't
Yeah,
have any
but
friends.
I see on his phone that he had, because his
sad,
phone
bro,
is
but-
on my phone plan.
Yes, ma'am.
The
I told him, I
shit that
said,
they
"You're gonna
develop
get
in is like a
arrested.
fucking
Don't
monster, bro.
stop."
Yeah.
He said, "I'm not
Comes
doing
into a point in
anything. I'm
time like you're not a
just
kid no
pushing
more.
Yes, ma'am.
And I
You
keep
gotta
him
think
in my house
rationally,
when my girls were little because
You get
with
older,
my youngest, he
and then you over here fucking lusting over little ass kids,
We have
bro.
cases where
That's
people
disgusting.
see everything laid out in front of them and they'll be like, no, this is fake.
Well, the other thing too is he's had his Facebook account blocked like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
And I told him, he goes, no, somebody reported me. I wasn't talking to anybody. I'm talking to his mom. I wasn't
So his
talking to
family's
daughter."
aware
He
of
was
that.
saying how he wanted to do stuff with both of them.
His
but
family
he was
knows
mostly
what the fuck that dude was
pointing
doing.
towards the 15-year-old girl. Then when he came to the meeting,
Can that get them, like, in trouble,
his
too, or
phone, and I was like, do you ever get
know.
weird messages from people? And he was like, oh my gosh, yes, all the time. And so he thought I was gonna be deleting it, but I just went to confirm, and I just saw a bunch of.
She's pretty much incriminating herself right now.
That's what we called
He's
the
an
police.
habitual liar.
Yes, I noticed that.
So this has been 40 years. He's been doing this.
I think you should let the court know too whenever it goes to trial, because it's sad to say, but people
don't
like
think
this,
they'll
they do
take it
not
against
change.
him, though.
Does he have any kids of his own, or does he only have?
No kids. He was married one time to a lady for less than a year, and she was a known
Damn,
prostitute.
married for less
He got
Known
married
prostitute.
And ran off and worked for the circus for 7 years. There could be people.
Damn.
done
You heard
something
that?
we will never
Yeah,
know.
bro, I know what kind of dude this is. We literally just described him.
him. Training elephants.
Wow.
He
that's
definitely didn't have
crazy.
any friends
Like,
growing
he's
up.
been beat up.
He got bullied all throughout school.
I know the reason. A group of 3 Mexican brothers.
Three Mexican
that lived on the
brothers.
corner, we live in a
They used
small
to
town,
beat 'em
back
up.
in Clayton, and he had his
Nah,
arm and his jaw
what the
marked from
fuck?
the week. And I'm sure it's because he was trying to peek in on Jessica or something, their sister.
And I bet he didn't say
Mexican
why.
brothers.
No, he was walking home from a party and got jumped.
I mean,
That's
you
so
sound like an
random.
amazing
Why
mother,
would
you
she
sound like
say
an amazing
that?
grandmother. I just wanted to let you
Out
know.
of all the things she
you know,
coulda
maybe
said.
just ask around the family, you know, the younger kids, just just to be sure, just to be sure.
Well, I will tell you, he got caught jacking off.
What?
And
Nah.
my cousin's underwear. And they found
He got caught what?
pillow. And so he hasn't really been around my family since then. Like, he's been a stranger.
Oh,
to our
freak,
family.
yeah.
He had a health crisis a couple of years ago, and I went and got him because the hospital called me.
You know, usually I have to prove it to people to let them know, but you seem not surprised at all. So I'm not gonna even bother sending you the chat logs and stuff. You probably wouldn't even want to see that stuff anyway.
I really don't want to read it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I'm not surprised that that he got caught. I'm just surprised it took this long because he probably never stopped.
He was talking to a lot of other young girls on his phone, from what I saw. Just so happened that we're the ones to catch him first.
I'm glad y'all caught him before he really did do something bad.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you.
No problem. I appreciate you too. You have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll just hit me up if you have any other questions. All right, y'all. So as of today, Jason is still in jail. He was charged with solicitation of a minor,
inmate.
and he was
What
also
did you say?
charged with.
Oh yeah, they got his ass.
Damn, booking date. Damn, this was recent,
bro. They got his ass.
Cheese pizza possession. So just great job by the police department. They did an stellar job with that. It's actually March 17th when I'm recording this. So he's been in jail for a while now. So W's in the chat. Also, you guys heard the phone call that I had with his sister. So after that, his
you know what's
sister
gonna happen to him in jail, right?
Electronic devices, and she did. Luckily, he didn't have
they finna do him dirty, bro.
But unluckily for her, when she went through them, she found a bunch more cheese pizza.
Go have them motherfucking in a collar.
So she turned those into the
collar
authorities.
and leash.
Actually, it was this many devices with
fours.
cheese pizza on them, which is absolutely ridiculous. This dude Jason was an absolute monster. Huge shout out to my decoy. Please be sure to follow her. I have her link down in the description below. My decoys do a wonderful job. And
yo, this dude just shaved out of nowhere
to do this, man. If you do decoying out there, if you're a professional decoy, you know what you're doing. Please hit me up in my email down in the description below. Let's catch some more EDPs. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys also follow us on our website, edpwatch.com, where you guys can watch the extended versions that come out way earlier, uncensored, all that. We're actually about to hit 13,000 members, which is just absolutely... Actually, we're about to hit 14,000 members, which is absolutely crazy. Thank you guys all for the support, and thank you for the support on YouTube. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and share. It's your boy Jadion, and Mom.
Damn.
Bro.
He didn't say like how long he's gonna be put away for though, did he?
Nah, cause he still has to go through
trials
and
all that shit,
court
right?
and all that. Like speak to lawyers, try to like save his ass.
Then I wonder how bad that is here in Texas.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty bad. Anywhere, bro. Anywhere in the U.S. that's pretty bad. But then, bro, like.
That's because you know how here in Texas, like they could give you the death penalty, but they can't in other states. Well, I don't know if for that, but they could just give it to you. Other states, they don't have the death penalty.
Yeah.
Only Texas does. I don't think they'll give you the death penalty for that, though. They usually give that to you, like, if you kill, like...
murder and shit.
Murder people and, like, little kids and shit like that. You
Hell
know?
yeah.
Like, disgusting ass shit, you know what I mean? This is disgusting, too, but... Yeah.
Bro, I feel like as a community, like, especially here in Houston, like, us, we should be able to, like, bring awareness to all this shit, bro. Like, shout out to Gideon for doing what he's doing, bro.
Nah, for real, keep doing your thing,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, keep doing that shit, bro. You definitely bringing awareness to this shit, bro. I didn't even like know about this shit. It's just now coming to me, and I know other people. It's gonna be like that for other people too. So definitely keep doing that, bro.
Yep.
But man, we out this thing, man. That was a crazy video, bro.